Hi, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on the time zone where which you're connecting with me live this beautiful. Today is Wednesday. All right, today is Wednesday. My name is remain Victor Olise, and I remain your project manager plug. And with me this afternoon is no other person than engineer Edwin, the executive director of Seed Engineering. Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, sir.
All right, so this afternoon I stopped by Engineer Edwin's project, and you can see for yourself we are currently at the decking stage. But before we move forward on this project, if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please kindly hit that subscribe button right now. Don't tell me tomorrow, like right now. And you know why? The point is, we've got beautiful tips for you to ensure that you have your project successful. So, Engineer Edwin, what do we have behind us this afternoon?
Okay.
You can have this, sir.
Oh, thank you. What we have right here is a five-bedroom duplex,
Okay.
all room and suites. We have two rooms at the ground floor and
Okay.
then three other rooms at the first floor. Okay. As we go along, I would show us what we have on the ground floor and then as well what's happening over there at the decking.
While he was talking, I looked at him and I smiled. He doesn't know why I smiled. Do you know why? I saw iron, 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 and I know the price of iron rods right now. Engineer Edwin, you're
So,
currently preparing for decking, and these
yes,
are rods.
yes.
To be honest, your clients could buy rod at this point in
Brother,
time.
you don't want to know.
All right,
Ah,
let's.
okay,
Okay,
well, no
so
problem.
let's
We'll
move.
talk more as we progress.
All right, so let's move in and let's see the project fully faster. So, Engineer Edwin,
Yeah.
take us.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You have to be careful.
Okay.
We have some things on the ground. Yeah. We are going to have a carport here.
Okay.
I've not started the columns, but they are going to be somewhere here. Yes, and the reason is I don't want because we have so much activity happening. I don't want to constitute further use and say. So I had to hold on that. Uh-huh. So careful. Yeah, these are our main entrance. Yeah, these are the sit outs, and then this is the main entrance. So on entering, the first place you get to is the ante room. Yeah. You can see this space is enough for a sitting room, but we have a client here that likes space, so we have to make this ante room quite big. And then over there it's our visitors convenience, and then this is our guest room, as you must have noticed again. From my ante room, I usually like guests accessing their room from the ante room, so they don't have to go through.
Big.
Yes, every element in this project is quite bigger than the regular size element. So from ante room, this is our main living room. This is our main living room. As you could notice, the room is this place is quite spacious, and then it's also it has cross ventilation and you have windows and ventilation. And these are our dining area. From this dining area, Mr. Akim, you're all set already. Yeah, from our dining area, you could either decide to step into the kitchen, come this way. This is our kitchen. Yeah, this is our kitchen, and then that's our store behind. Then this is our exit door. From this door, you can also access the laundry. The laundry is just over there.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know three windows right in the kitchen.
Yes.
What's the rationale behind it?
Okay. First, it was client's requirement. They specifically requested for this, and we're going to have our cooker there, and then our sink there, and then of course our island at the center. So from the kitchen, that's another room. So this room can serve as maid's room, or whoever, any member of the house can occupy this room. This is our laundry. You can access it from this lobby, and the room is also en suite this way. So these are our staircase. So let's just climb and talk a little about what's happening upstairs. Yeah, easy.
No problem. Some roads.
Yeah.
Right here, right now, Nigeria road. Something else. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are done with our piping with our electrical piping works. We are also done with our iron works as well. So what is left is just the carpentry work, a little bit of finishing touch, and then we go ahead and do our casting. So let me educate us a little about what is happening here. First, I get to see some projects, and I see persons do stuff that at times I begin to wonder, is this because of economy or for whatever reasons? First, you could see that all our columns and beams are 16 mm. Yes, they are all 16 mm, and that is the standard requirement for columns. Minimum 16 mm. But for some persons, because they want to make the project cheaper or because they want to save costs, they tend to use 12 mm as against 16 mm. And some persons don't even put beams. They allow their slab to rest on block walls.
When you say beam, please can you
Yeah,
point at it?
you could see all these
The chain.
yes, you could
So
see
this is-
them running around. Yeah, you could see this space between this floor and this floor,
Yes.
this space between this floor and this floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see them like that. For some persons, they will just allow the block wall.
Yeah.
Instead of they will just set your 3 blocks above lintel all through,
Wow.
and then cast their slab like that and allow the
decking to
sit directly on
brick.
block.
Oh.
That is a wrong practice. Ideally, your slab load is supposed to be transferred to your beam, from your beam to your column, then from column to foundation.
Tell
So-
us again.
Your slab is supposed to rest on your beam,
Yes, sir.
then the load on the beam is transferred straight to the column,
Yes, sir.
then from the column, which we call pillars, let me say pillars, from pillars down to your foundation. So when you don't have this,
Yeah.
you are allowing your block work to take the weight of your slab, which is a very wrong practice. It wouldn't take, if you have money to deck, I think you should be able to have money to ensure that there are beams in your building. So, and then again, the number of rods that runs on your beam, that's story for another day. That's talk or lecture for another day. You don't just say, okay, let me put 3 rods here, let me put 4 here. That is why we have this booklet. Everything that is happening here, this is like our Bible.
So what book is that?
These are our design sheets.
Okay.
It contains your architectural and structural. So when it's time to do works like this, you rely on your structural part of your design to guide you through what happens here. So it's from here you could tell what spacing should I give between this road and this road. Everything is specified here. So you don't just come and say give them 8 inches spacing. That's a wrong practice. You have to consult what your design is saying so that you'll be sure that what you are doing is something that will stand the test of time. And so you could see that our building has beams running around, and depending on what the design specifies, for instance, this beam, we have 8 16 mm rods inside this beam. You have 3 at the top, 2 in between, then 3 down.
You can see how
Yes, you could see the depth of this beam, and the design specified what should be where, and we ensured we followed the design thoroughly. So when you are doing your decking, you have to be sure that you follow everything that your design exactly, and follow them to the letter. Because on the long run, if you some persons go ahead and instead of the beam, and they say, well, what's the point? They just lay block
allow
and deck like that, rest on the
on-
beam, and you can't compare projects like that and projects like this. So that's one thing I want to advise clients, and as well as engineers and project managers. They should ensure they follow what the design recommends. Thank you very much.
All right. I'd like to ask a question.
All right.
On its ranges, how many roads can we use for such projects?
Okay, for this particular project, of course, depending on the size of for this particular project, we did 250 12 mm,
Okay,
60 16 mm,
okay.
and then 20 8 mm. 8 mm basically for our steel rope.
Yeah.
That's this. So we use them to tie our beams and as well as our columns. So
So I
that's
so,
like
I think it will be very necessary that so people get the part of understanding the part where we have this column
this
as
beam.
this beam rather
Yeah.
as deep as this.
Yes.
Why? Because naturally, some people will just probably lay bricks before now
Yeah.
and then allow the decking to sit on the wall. Okay, how about the wood on the average? How many?
Okay,
How
for
many wood?
this project, Mr. Hakim is downstairs. I think we did 200 1 by 12 by 18. That's board.
Yes, sir.
Then we did 60 2 by 3 by 18. That was the supporting decking, the one you saw the board resting on. And then we did 150 bamboo.
Bamboo, sure.
Yeah, that's what we did for this project.
All right. So I just feel that most people are very curious about prices and
Yes.
estimates of, but I need you to understand that what engineer Edwin has just given to you or given to us right now is not static.
Yeah.
Why? It depends
Not
on
cast
the
on
nature
stone.
of your project.
Exactly.
You will not say that now decking engineer Edwin talk. We don't know how big your decking
Yeah.
is. You understand? And also there are several factors that will determine all these things. But I feel that to a very large extent, if I'm a novice and I just want to start my project, to a very large extent, I have an idea of what you have just said, which for me, I think I would like to say a very big thank you on this job. Thank you for setting your trademark on several and countless projects as far as the building construction is concerned.
Thank you
I
very
want to say a
much.
very big thank you as a young man. You are doing your best, and I know that the best is yet to come.
Thank
So
you
thank
so
you,
much.
everybody. Thank you for following us on our channel. For those people who have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe right now to our channel. Thank you so very much. And if you want to contact us, kindly reach us on 07063151558. I roll over again, 07063151558. And trust me, if you have that desire of ensuring that your project is as successful as what you can see, then all you need is the best hand on your job. Thank you, and God bless you.